Welcome back to the channel and I hope you're doing absolutely well. So today back with another video. So today it's gonna be the review of the corvus official based on Android 11 for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So without any further ado, let's now get started. If you like what you're watching, then I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you receive all the notifications of my newer uploads. Also like this video for more. So here is my Redmi Note 5 Pro running the corvus official. Let me first show the about device section before talking about anything else. So going into the about phone and the Android version. As you can see, this is the corvus. Tapping on the logo doesn't do anything. And the Android version, here it is, Android 11, the latest and the greatest, as you can see. So talking about the security patch, it's of October 5 2020 and the kernel here is the extended Ravens plus version is 4.4.238 and performance and battery life in this ROM is pretty good. I'll be talking about it in the later part, so do watch this video until the end. Cell Linux status as of now is permissive, and guys, this is the first initial build as per the changelog, but still it's not like alpha build or anything like that. Like everything is working pretty well. I didn't find any major bugs in this ROM, so I'll be talking about all of it in the later part. So talking about other stuff like the Xiaomi parts, this is the first time I'm seeing this in an Android 11 ROM. I have enabled Mi Sound Enhancer and it works well. FPS info overlay is also there, like if you're playing games then you can use that. As you can see, it shows FPS on their top, so I'll disable that. Backlight dimming is also there. So talking about other stuff like ambient display, as you can see, here are a couple of gestures for the ambient display. It's on, by the way, so for new notifications it will lit up. So talking about the system menu, as you can see, here are a couple of stuff in the system menu, and gestures is over here. You can enable navigation gestures from here. It comes on 3 buttons by default, like this one, so I have enabled it, gesture control, and it works well. So talking about the battery percentage and stuff, it's over here in the battery menu. As you can see, battery percentage, I have enabled it, and it says a couple of stuff like battery, charging cycles, etc. So it also shows your battery temperature over there. Going into the display, here are a couple of stuff in the display menu, and all the standard stuff is present. Tap to wake is enabled. Let me try it out. As you can see, it works, but there is no any haptic feedback over there. So talking about Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc., everything is working absolutely well. I didn't had any issues with those two. So going back and talking about the Geekbench results, I mean the performance, let me show you the results really quick. So going into the application and history, as you can see, this was when the device was like warm. When I first installed the ROM, I directly ran Geekbench. I got a score of 1214 on the multi-core and 258 on the single core. And then this was when the device was cool enough. As you can see, a little bit difference over there, and the scores are way better than other ROMs which I reviewed, Android 11 ROMs like Lineage OS 18, ROS, etc. And performance in this ROM is like way better than all those ROMs. I should say a big thumbs up to a developer for that. This is one of the best Android 11 ROMs, I mean in terms of performance till date, and it would be improved in further builds too. And at present, this is one of the best Android 11 ROMs in terms of performance you can get for Redmi Note 5 Pro. The app opening times are also fast enough. There are no any noticeable lags in the system, and here it is, like when the device is heated up to, there are no any major lags whatsoever in the system. So talking about the gaming performance, I tried Call of Duty, etc. It's working absolutely well. I didn't had any issues with those two, and there are no any frame drops or anything like that like the ROS what we had seen, but nope, not with this one. So talking about the battery life, let me quickly show you my battery graph. So going into the battery and the graph, as you can see, here is my usage. When I first booted the ROM, the device was somewhere around 96% of charge and couple of mixed usage. Some of the applications aren't appearing over here. Now the battery is down to 44%, and standby is also pretty good in this ROM. There was no any major drain during standby, and even the screen on time should be really good. I will have a detailed screenshot on my Instagram stories. Do follow me over there. Link is in the description or it's appearing somewhere on the display. In a nutshell, the battery life in this ROM is also pretty good, and when I compare it with other ROMs which I reviewed like Lineage OS 18 and ROS, battery life is slightly better than those ROMs too. Definitely it's slightly better. So talking about the pre-install application, let me first talk about the camera app, because 4K video recording is working in this camera. As you can see, this is the MIUI camera and everything seems to work perfectly fine. Like I didn't had any force closures using portrait mode too. Sometimes it may give force close, but talking about the video recording, let me show you the settings really quick. As you can see, I have set it to 4K at 30 frames per second, and boom, it's working absolutely well. As you can see, this was a bug in like every Android 11 ROM which I have reviewed on this channel, but it's working fine on this one. A big thumbs up again to the developer. So talking about the Google camera application, I have installed the same Gcam and it's working absolutely well. Night sight etc is working absolutely well. I didn't had any issues with those two. So camera isn't an issue in this ROM. You can also use 4K if you want to. That's pretty good. So talking about the Google apps, this ROM doesn't come with Gapps pre-installed. You need to flash bits Gapps. I have flashed that. So this will give you Play Store and other core applications. That's it. All other applications like Call of Duty Mobile, Google Camera, Chrome, Geekbench, YouTube, XAPK installer. I have installed these applications, also the sound meter. Apart from these, all other apps came pre-installed with this ROM. Talking about the end conclusion, if you want a good Android 11 ROM with good battery life, performance, etc., as of now, you should definitely go with this ROM, the Corvus official for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. It's pretty good. This will not disappoint you in terms of anything, and I didn't had any major bugs too in the system. So this was a quick review of the Corvus official on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also do follow me on Instagram, link is in the description or it's appearing somewhere on the display. This is all about technology 24/7. Signing off for the moment. You guys have a great day. Peace.